Hi guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to Staropramen in the Czech Republic, and this is a bottle of the Pravha, which is described as a lighter tasting Pilsner at 4% ABV, inspired by Prague. Green bottle. I picked this up from a local bargain booze, although you can pick this up nationwide in most places. And yeah, it's a fairly recent release. I say fairly recent, it's a couple of years old, I think. Especially in the UK market. I've no idea, don't know why I mentioned that. But yeah, so I think it might just be a sort of a lighter version of Staropramen. I've not had that beer for ages. Probably should at some point get this and then get the actual original. So yeah, I'm not sure completely about what the concept is, so let's see what it says on the back. So in 1877, the Staropramen brewers were inspired to create a lighter tasting beer that had the iconic bold flavour of a traditional Czech Pilsner, but with a refreshing and light taste. This exceptional beer, known as Pravha in the UK, retains their passion and respect for high quality brewing and craftsmanship. Nostravia, as they still brackets say in Prague. 4.4% ABV, green bottle. Nice, typical, excuse me, premium sort of look to it, and a really nice, pretty crown as well. So let's see what we get with this one. I've just had some leftover Pizza Hut, and I coated it in the Tabasco Smoky Chipotle, and my god, it took it to a next level. So I've still got a little bit of a tingle, but I'm sure it won't affect the beer too much. And I've already drank a couple of the bottles anyway, so I've got an idea of what it tastes like. But yeah, using my Hop House 13 glass, which I picked up for £1 in Morrison's, I've not had that beer for a while either, and I'm not sure if I've reviewed it. I probably have, but oh well. But yeah, look at that rushing carbonation there. Nice sort of, it's got a little bit more of a deeper look to it, so it's not as light as you would expect in terms of colour. It's got a very subtle, amber burnt sunset look to it, but yeah, clear as hell as you would expect. Beer poured with about 2 fingers worth of a nice soapy white head, retaining really nicely. It looks like a pretty Pilsner, to be honest. It looks a little bit brighter on camera. God, that's like intrusive, isn't it? So thank fuck I don't record in 3D, because not only would you see this ugly mug in 3D, but you get fucking slapped apparently. Anyway, yeah, it looks nice. So let's see what we get on the nose. And it's got that bready, slightly sweet, biscuity sort of aroma. It's got a real level of crispness to it. There's an ever so subtle metallic hop aroma, but nothing anywhere remotely even approaching offensive. In fact, it's dying down as I'm speaking. But yeah, it's got lovely herbal tones coming through. A little bit of cracked black pepper, I'd say. Oh, but yeah, it smells really nice and inviting and simple. Sort of like me. Anyway, looks good. Smells okay. There's not much there on the nose. You know that by now, but yeah, not too bad. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. And it does have a slightly lighter body than you would expect. Gotta say, drinking it from the bottle, I got a little bit more of a crispness compared to putting it in the glass, because I didn't have to go through a little bit of a soapy head, which of course is going to soften the feel of the beer. But yeah, very light tasting. You still get that classic Czech Pilsner hop. I know it's the Pilsner malt. That's not what I was saying, but it sounded like I was saying. But that the hop character you get from a well-brewed Czech Pilsner, where it's got a little bit of herbal tone. There's a very subtle spiciness there. It's nice, crisp, light-bodied, devastatingly drinkable, as you would expect. Nice bitterness on the back end, which is always appreciated. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. I remember when I had Staropramen, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. That beer, compared to like Pilsner Urquell or Budweiser Budvar, even though Pilsner Urquell is, you know what I mean, those sort of like big beers, big brand beers, easy to all lump into one category, which is quite unfair a lot of the time. But yeah, this isn't too bad at all. Biscuity, bready, earthy. No real sort of citrusy tones. I find that more in like a German style Pilsner. But do you know what? I've drank a good chunk of that already. It's going down like water, but it's full of character for its ABV as well. And it feels a little bit maltier, even though it's supposed to be a little bit lighter. And it looks a little bit darker than I was expecting. But yeah, I think that's happily, getting into go-to territory if I just wanted to pick up a cheap 4-pack to go with, like a takeout or something like that. Easy beer to satisfy, the taste buds of, friends and family if you're having a little bit of a gathering, and it's not going to break the wallet too much. But in terms of like a lighter sort of beer, I'd probably still opt for stuff like Bud Light. But no, Pabst Blue Ribbon isn't really. But those are my like go-to sort of like lagers that are available. If not, I'll get some Warsteiner. But yeah, in a very overcrowded market, as you would expect, since being one of the most traditional and brewed styles in the world, I think they've done an absolutely stellar job with this one. No pun intended. And yeah, I'm very happy. I think I paid £4 for 4 bottles. I'm not going to complain at that. It's a good drinking experience. Is it going to blow you away? No, you know that already. But compared to a lot of other macro pilsners, it's got something about it. And I am finding quite a few of these sort of like lighter brewed versions of pre-existing beers seem to just be a bit more bold on flavour. Compare like Budweiser to Bud Light. Bud Light has got bags more full of flavour and a nice body compared to Budweiser and the regular Budweiser. It feels like, pardon the pun, piss water compared to Bud Light when it's considerably lower in ABV and actually lighter bodied. It's weird how that works, but yeah, I'd happily pick this up again. I'm going to have to pick up the regular Staropramen, maybe do a bit of a head-to-head, see if there are any noticeable differences between the two. But yeah, I could happily drink that again. And in terms of a rating, I'm more than happy to give that an 8 out of 10. I think that's a damn good beer and a damn good value, and highly recommended if you just wanted a nice simple pilsner to enjoy. So if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions. How do you think it compares to, its daddy? And should not have said that. And also beers of its ilk. I'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions, and what some of your favourite Czech pilsners are, or pilsners in general. And yeah, go check out the brewery. 8 out of 10. I think they've done a damn good job, and I'm happy to drink the rest of them. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers. Press stop, Peter.